Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to put your hands together for a 2-octave arpeggio in the key of C sharp major or D flat major. This is an enharmonic key, which means this black key right here can have two different names. So the fingering and how it feels will feel exactly the same whether or not you call this C sharp or D flat. And so the other thing I want to mention is, even though this video just covers 2 octaves, you can use the techniques you learn here to transfer to 3 or 4 octaves. So I'll go over the notes in both keys before we begin with the fingering. So if we're in C sharp major, we've got Do, C sharp, Mi, E sharp, and So, G sharp. However, if we call this D flat, it'll be Do is D flat, Mi as F, and So as A flat. Now the really nice thing about this arpeggio is that the fingering does not change. There's 2 black keys in this arpeggio. They will remain the same. So the only decision you have to make is whether or not to start root position with finger 2 or finger 4. So I'm going to start it with finger 2, and we're going to lock in the fingering with blocking. Blocking is playing the notes at the same time to really feel which hands are playing which notes in the arpeggio. And so when we play it one at a time, the thumb's going to shift under right away, and the hand is going to angle slightly towards the right for the right hand for this root position. Fold over here. When you're playing arpeggios with a lot of black keys, try to play at the edges here, just about where it becomes flat. You'll find your good grip point here, and it's okay to lift up slightly so that your thumb can fold underneath. Now the left hand is going to start with a block 2-1, 4-2-1, and then 4-2, kind of like a split block. Small fold over here. So hands together, both hands are pretty similar in the difficulty. The left hand has a smaller cross of a minor third here between 1 and 4, and then the right hand has a major third, but because that finger is on a black key, if you do finger 4, maybe it's a little more difficult in the middle. So I'm going to say the right hand's a little more difficult for this arpeggio, and the right hand will be folding under first on the way up. So we'll get our U shapes here and go ahead and stand up a little bit on the black keys. That is okay, playing at the tips of the black keys. Here's root position, hands together. Now left hand folds under. Now let's group those into groups of 3. Now the only thing that changes when we move to first inversion is we put the Do on top. So now we have Mi, So, Do, same fingering, right hand, 1, 2, 4, pinky at the top. Left hand's going to start with the pinky and then cross. And the crossovers will be the same. So right hand has the slightly more difficult cross, fingering the same between the hands. Now in groups of 3. And then finally, in second inversion, we're going to put this Mi here on the top. So we'll have So, Do, Mi, same fingering. Right hand's going to block. And left hand's going to have a 4-2-1. Here we go. Right hand will cross under first. To root position. So 3 things to consider for great arpeggios. So item 1 is take the time to lock in the fingering. For C sharp and D flat, that's not as difficult as some other keys because there's just one fingering. The only thing that changes is the starting point. So we start on Do, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4. We start on Mi, 5, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 5. If we start on So, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. Item 2, angle the hand slightly toward the pinky of each hand so that your thumb can fold under more easily. And then item 3 is play at the edges of the black keys right here and allow your hand to lift up slightly on the black key. I'm not saying lift way up, just lift up slightly and allow that thumb plenty of space to cross under. Thank you for watching this short video on how to play hands together for a C sharp major or D flat major. Enharmonic keys feel the same, arpeggio. I hope that you found it helpful, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel for more videos on piano technique, piano literature, and quick piano tips. Thanks again for watching.